What I love about fishing in Wales, well, the rivers, they're absolutely stunning. I'm being brought up in a small village with a river running straight through the heart of the village. It really got me amongst them trout at a really early age as well. Obviously no phones, no technology, and we used to play by the river. We used to do everything by the river. And of course, when you get a fishing rod in your hand, you're gonna catch fish. And that's how it all started, really. And that's why I love fishing, absolutely love it. 30 years later, I'm still doing it now, and I love every second of it. The rivers in general are really good trout rivers. They present trout in good numbers. And with so many rivers dotted around, I'm spoilt for choice, really am spoilt for choice. And trout are my main fish. I love trout. Although I have opportunities to get amongst some migratory fish with salmon or sea trout, I'm really edging towards brown trout. Well, approaching trout, in general, it's all on the water clarity. It's all on the environment. If you've got clear water, it's stealthy. Stealth, you've got to keep behind the fish. It's hard because as soon as they spot you, it's game over. If you're fishing dirty, cloudy water, it's easier, but you're not getting them follow, so the excitement is not there. So there's a big difference. There's a lot of skill involved in clear water brown trout fishing. I believe it's probably one of the most skilled fishing sports out there. Fishing these small streams, I really enjoy it. It's hard work, but if you put that effort in, there's often a bigger reward. Hi guys, here we are on the beautiful banks of the River Taff. I'm joined here with Gary. We've got about 1.2 miles of river to fish. That hopefully is going to present some fantastic brown trout action. Big fish. Go on guys! So, great start. Very first run behind me, possibly 4th or 5th cast, and we're into an absolutely beautiful wild brown trout. CD35, doing the job. Why a trout levels above the rest for me is just the hard fish. Colour wise, unbelievably stunning. No better fish in the river. And like I just said, these are hard fish. Look at the environment they're getting brought up in. You know, they're not in a pond getting looked after. They're not in a reservoir where they're left alone. They've got water constantly changing, water temperature all the time. Otters, everything. Poachers, the rivers really have a hard time, and these brown trout really prove why they are, for me, the top species.
Currently at the moment I'm just fishing a little hole over here underneath the tree, Because what we've tend to notice is with the trout in this water, they tend to hang up along the edges in the darker water. So there's a nice little pool over here with a nice bit of overhang. So what I'm trying to do is get my lure into that position to see if I can get them, can entice them out into the open water. Problem with fishing these type of conditions as well, that your casting's got to be pinpoint accurate, because the slightest mistake and you could end up in the trees.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, oh. Yeah. In you go. Good. Yeah, and again. Oh, he's off. Oh no, he's not. Yeah. Just like that as well. Got him. Magic. The river that we're targeting these stunning fish on was Forest Farm, and you've only got to look at the place. It is absolutely stunning. Parking up at the top of the farm with a gradual walk down to the river, hearing them birds, seeing that wildlife is just absolutely stunning. And for me, it's a river that I really enjoy fishing. Challenging, but if you put them hours in, you're often rewarded. For me, having a river set in the valley is something that I really enjoy fishing. Away from everything, rod in hand, perfect. Keeping it simple, just casting straight in front of me upstream, and that lure is moving lovely. A super enticing lure that really does pick up these bigger predators. Again, let it drop, don't rush, and then slowly retrieve. That one's stuck. So after the morning spent fishing the beautiful Forest Farm, we went onto the Gwili. The Gwili itself is a river that I fish a lot because it's my club water. It's a club that I work with. And it's also a section I like, heavily tree covered, presents really, really good fish. So what I really enjoyed is we obviously went down to the Conf, big pool off the Tawi, worked our way up, and we were just constantly bumping trout, having a good time. And remember, in tough conditions, so it's not easy. And we were constantly on the fish, having a great time. So here we are guys, different river. I'm on the beautiful banks of the River Towie with a gwilly in front of us. We're going to spend a few hours on the river. This morning was good, although conditions are really, really tough. As you can see, it's bright. Gary and myself bumped into really good brown trout. And we're going to go up to this section now that Gary really enjoys fishing. He's had good fish on certain parts of this river over the years. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good, Gary.
Yeah, so the gwilly going up here, Charlie's taken me plenty of times before. I've always had some good success here on sea trout and brown trout in some of the holding sections within inside the river. So we're going to go up here now and go and explore some of that and see what it holds. And hopefully we can get back to you pretty soon with some stuff we've caught.
This is a nice section coming up here now. I love this a bit, just past that fallen tree.
Oh yes, in. Nice little briny. Willie. Let's get him back into the water. There we are.
There we are guys, stunning willy trout. Look at them dark spots. That means that trout has probably been in that little area there for a good while, waiting for his next meal. Let's keep going and let's see if we can bump some more trout then. Yeah, so the colours on trout vary from different rivers. Obviously, if they're in shade, the trout are generally darker. If you've got trout in the open, exposed to the sun, then you see that bright yellowy colour. But in Wales in general, there's a few rivers, like the Usk, that presents beautifully golden trout. The reason for that is because it's nice and open. But then if you jump onto a other river, the River Coffee, a lot of the trout are extremely dark, with no exposure to the sun. They're really, really dark brown trout. For me in general, it doesn't matter what colour they are. I love catching them, even if they're super dark, piercing brown. I really enjoy catching these fish, whatever.
In. There we are.
Oh, in,
doubles.
In. Doubles.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Where are you?
Probably there.
There we are. Oh,
but you won.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I come off when I pulled it up when.
Myself and Charlie casting into the little water coming through the section over here. There's a nice ripple coming through there. I hit into a small little briny with a countdown minnow, and Charlie hooked into one as well. But Charlie's lure got hooked up with my line, and he lost his fish.
Yeah.
It would have been a double up. Strange enough, me and Charlie were actually talking a little bit earlier about why we haven't doubled up yet.
Yeah. But it is a lovely section. Just have a look at it. Quick water. Really does move the lure lovely, but yeah. I'm in, guys. It's only small. Yeah. Lovely. There we are, guys. A lovely trout. Let's get the hook out. Easy. Easily done. Just like a simple cast straight in front of me. Slow retrieve with a Rapala countdown. 35. And hit me in the main flow and back into the net. Perfectly done. Let's see if we can get some more trout then. Yeah, yes. You drop him in there, do they, Wood?
Yeah. Another gwilly briny. And get it back into the water now. There we are. So Charlie's into one. Maybe there's another one kicking.
There he is, magic. Right then, let's let this fish relax a bit, thrashing about, and just like that, single barbless hooks. Perfect. Let's have a look at this fish. Absolutely stunning markings. Gwilly trout, check that out. Perfect. Let's get him back. Spot on. That was good. Yeah, really good. Perfect. Here we are.
Last little briny of the day, just to finalize from an early start this morning, covering a few rivers. Last cast, nice little brown trout. We shall now go back into the water for next year. There we are.
So day 2 is at place I've been fishing now probably 25 years. An absolutely stunning place called Corkrum, and I'm fortunate enough to have a good relationship with a farmer who allows me to fish there, and some of the fish I've caught there over the years have just been unbelievable. Sadly, the migratory numbers are not quite the same, but the fish are still present. One thing I will say is the river's a really good brown trout river now, and today we bumped into a lot of trout. We had a great time, a really fun time up there. So guys, here we are, day 2. Conditions seem good, early start. As you can see, bigger rod, larger net. We're targeting them bigger fish. Yesterday was tough, although we had really good numbers, but today we're planning on these bigger fish. You looking forward, Gary?
Yes, of course. This is probably the 5th time I've come to fish this stretch of water, and every time that I've come here it's been really good. So hopefully today we'll produce. So I'm looking forward to it.
So what I'm doing, guys, is just checking the water out first. I've got a large selection of lures here. I'm not sure how the fish are going to react. So as always, I'm going to start with the CDE 55 gilded minnow. It's what's in the water and it's what the fish are feeding. So we're going to work this section in front of me, a little bit to the right where Gary is, and hopefully the fish are active. So I'm going to tie this on, work this lovely flow in front of me, and hopefully there's a fish there.
Oh yeah, in. Small little briny. You would think they would be hanging around in this, this section here.
It's a nice section. You think they'd be active enough to bump the lure. Lovely. As you can see, I've changed my lure, guys, and what I've been using for like probably around about the last 10 minutes, especially in this stunning section, is the Countdown X-Wrap. This lure does present some extreme action, really hard kicking action in them tight areas where sometimes the CDE Elite struggles, but this lure really does work well. I'm hunting for big fish. I want a reaction, and hopefully this lure brings it. What this does instantly on the retrieve is just bring that really bumping. You can see the rod tip, really strong side-to-side kicks. Oh, and Gary's just lost a fish. But there we are, stunning section, presenting different lures and looking for them fish. That's what it's all about. So far, not much is happening. Gary's had a fish. I've had 2 really good follows. But but we got some lovely water to fish, so hopefully we'll get a few fish in the net. I'm going to get shadowy with that every year. God. Yeah. Lovely. Gary Herman in general is a phenomenal guy, a talented angler, and it's not just the angling, it's him as a person. He's a top dude. From the first session I met him, we had a great laugh. We were catching fish, we were enjoying. It was memories for me. Everything when I fish is memories, and what I got with Gary is precious memories there. Talented angler, a lovely guy, a family man, a Rapala addict, obsessed Rapala addict, and nah, can't fault the guy. Top dude. I got it on the camera.
Got it.
I got it.
Good. In. Nice little brown trout. Ja, va. Ska vi se lite. Ja, va. Nice little brownie. Let's get him back into the water.
Lovely section by here where Gary is presently fishing. Couple of casts, couple of trout, and hopefully a few more. Let's get this little fella back. He's feisty. There we are. Stunning. Check them colours out. Let's cast. So guys, let me just get this fish out of the water. A beautiful trout par. It's been a frustrating morning in areas. I've had some really big follows to my feet, but still the brown trout here are really active and hitting that low. So we're going to carry on for about over a mile and see if we can get any action.
Oh, there we are.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, another little brownie with a Countdown Elite. Let's get him off, get him back into the water. Release. Hey guys, we've come up to another stretch of river here on the River Tough. We're going to be fishing up for probably about a mile, targeting all the little corners and nooks and crannies, hoping to pick up something that's willing to come out and play. So let's go out and go give it a try and see what it's all about.
Oh, it's off. Ah, it's a good one. We get him? Yes. There we are, dude. Great stuff.
Little tough brownie. Oh no, can't elite. It's getting back in the water.
Lovely. So guys, here we are. We've come up to a lovely spot by here now. As you can see, extremely dark, a little bit of depth, water flowing not too bad. Decided to put on the Rapala CD35 red belly, and first cast, straight in the flow. You can see fish rising in front of me. And first cast, a stunning little brown trout. Decided to hit that lure. Wow, what an incredible 2 days. Where do I start? Fish caught, fish lost, but memories made. That's the main thing, dude. Amazing.
It's the memories.
Amazing.
Just fishing these beautiful rivers, using all our Rapala gear that we have, and the new X-Lite Minnow, crack, as well as the CD35s, and how well they performed in these waters in all the conditions that we fished through the last couple of days, which has been really good. So it was a good way to end off the day.
Absolutely. And I can't wait to get back out. Can't wait. Hopefully, we'll be back on the river soon for our next adventure. Oh, absolutely not. It's wildlife. It's everything. It's even if you're not catching, it's just being out, just being on the bank, walking, enjoying everything you've got around you. Sometimes you can just sit there and see fish rise, and it's great to see. And I'm extremely blessed to be a part of this world where it almost feels a norm for me, but deep down it doesn't. Really do enjoy being on the river, walking the river. If I catch, it's a bonus, but if I don't, I still go home with a smile on my face.